Hey everybody, it's the Uneducation of a Nation, and I'm here to uneducate you. That's right, I want to take the Jew out of the education. Folks, listen, if you haven't seen parts 1 through 6, go and watch that. And for the people who did see it, if you've forgotten what the last part of part 6 was, you might want to go back and check before I tell you again, because I'm just going to repeat 1 or 2, 1 minute of something, okay? Remember, I was telling you that Donald Trump is going to play the Lazarus character, okay, where someone's going to bring him back from the dead after they hoax assassinate him. You understand that? Okay, because that's what's going to happen. And I told you that he was the lazy boy, and the lazy boy is a recliner. You understand, where you recline and then you come back up like a resurrection, like I told you. And lazy boy has the L-A-Z and the L-A-Z in Lazarus, Lazarus is the guy that Jesus brought back from the dead, okay? And it has to be a hoax, this, Dumbo Trump's assassination, because only God can bring somebody back from the dead, and Satan cannot do that. That's why it's going to be 100% hoax. You understand that? Okay? And remember, I told you what the date was going to be? It was going to be on 8/4, okay? And now just imagine the coincidence of me saying that it's going to be on August 4th, okay? You want me to say why? Let me tell you why I'm saying what a coincidence. Because out of all the there's 365 days in the year, but I picked August 4th to tell you. And guess whose birthday is on August 4th? Obama's birthday. Can you believe this shit, man? I mean, Obama's birthday is on the same day where they're going to assassinate Trump, okay? Do you understand that? There's some kind of sacrifice ritual thing going there at the same time while they're doing this, a resurrection thing that's going to be happening. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay. And the reason I was telling you that it's going to happen on 8/4, because I told you there's videos of him in that recliner, and all those videos said that it was on 8/4. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the picture came out on that day. I don't know when he actually took the picture of him in the recliner, but the picture I think might have came out on 8/4. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, the number added up to 9, this lazy boy. And the 9 is the holy grail to Satan, okay? It's the seat of the throne, okay, where Jesus sits. It's the seat, you understand? It's the throne, S-E-A-T is the seat, okay? That's why I wrote that like that, but don't pay attention to the numbers right there. I was just trying to show you that in the last video I did about the book 7, 8, 9, even the word eat was 26, which is, God's number. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, let me get to the next part. Listen, by the way, I know things sound repetitive, but because in order to make the puzzle come together, it's going to seem repetitive, okay? And the reason, okay, look, remember I told you the book was called 7, 8, 9. It's a play on words, the number 8, because the number 8 is the God's number. And look, it adds up to 8, 26 and 8. You understand? But the word seat, I told you, S-E-A-T, which I told you is what he's chasing, which is the 9, the throne, okay, where Jesus sits, okay? You understand? Jesus sits at the throne, and the throne is the 9, okay? And look, the S is 10, because it breaks down to a 10, and it also can be a 1. So you have 1 and 10 right here, right? And look, his number is, if you add 1 and 8, it's 9. Okay, you understand that? The word seat, I'm saying. It's the 9, because this is the throne. Do you get what I'm saying? And the word throne is 47. You see that? It has something to do with Jesus' number. Do you see? Now, what is the chances of Jesus adding up to 74 and cross adding up to 74 and throne adding up and throne? Okay, do you understand? There is no coincidences like this, okay? Jesus bears the cross, and that's why it's the exact same number. It's one in the same, man. Do you understand that? Okay, it's part of God. Okay, and the word 11 adds up to 9. Do you see that? Okay, the word 11 adds up to 9. So that's why he is 9 and 11. Okay, he is the 9-11. And even the word 7 equals 11. When I say 11, I'm because the 11 broken down is actually 2. Okay, but in the way the computers work, let me tell you about the computer. The binary codes in computer work like this. They use the numbers 0 and 1 and then they go to 0, 1, 1. They don't go 0, 1, 2. They go 0, 1, 1, 1. Do you get what I'm trying to say? 0, 1, then 0, 1, 1, or something like that. My point is, this is a 1, 1. Okay? This is 2, but it's a 1, 1. Do you understand? So 74 is 11 and a 1, 1. Because God and Jesus is 1, 1. Not 1, 2. They're 1, 1. Okay? And anyway, so I was saying that 7 equals 11. Okay? Because 7 is also part of God. Okay? But Satan is also part of 7. And when I say part of, I don't mean because, if you saw my videos before, I'll tell you that the 5, the word 5, okay, equals 6. And that's why Satan's numbers are 5 and 6, and the word 6 written out equals 7. Okay? So even 7 has something to do with, with Satan. So 5, 6, and 7 actually have something to do with Satan, okay? But 7, 4, 11, 9, 2 have something to do with Jesus also. You get what I'm saying? But Satan is not supposed to be anything to do with the 11, okay? You understand that? The 11, which is the 1, 1. That's what I'm trying to say. But here's the another funny thing. The word 9 spelled out equals 6, okay? And that's where you get that 69 yin yang thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because see, Satan wants to turn that 6 upside down and make it a 9. Okay, do you understand that? That's what's crazy about these numbers thing. You know what I'm saying? It's telling a story of how the world is working. You get what I'm saying? And how Jesus and God and all that was created. Oh, I meant to say the order in which it was created, because you don't know the details of how God works. Maybe in heaven you find that out, That's maybe you get the real education, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, we get the education, not the education like we get down here, if you get what I'm saying. Oh, and one more thing, the word Ron, remember I told you Ron is a hoax code, and I didn't even know why, but there it is. Because it's in the word throne. Okay, do you see what I'm trying to tell you? And you know what's funny? What is Satan down here on earth called the throne? They call it the bathroom. You see that? Do you see how they mock? And of course you do the number 2. Do you understand? You do understand the sickness of Satan and his minions, man. Okay? They are beyond sick, man. And you know who his minions are. You know what? This part's going to be a little confusing, okay? So be patient, and if you have to watch it over again, do it. But okay, don't pay attention to this yet. Okay, I'm going to start with this. This word is Manhattan, but I separated it. Manhattan is where 9/11, the event, took place. You understand? And let me tell you something. Look at what I'm trying to show you here. Remember I told you that Satan is trying to mimic what God and Jesus did together, okay? Now, they're going to do the resurrection, and man's sins killed Jesus Christ. You understand that? We're all, basically responsible for the death of Jesus Christ on the cross. And look, it says man, because this is what man adds up to, 10. And 8 is God, man 8. But you see there, it's a play on words. Remember that. Man 8, 10, 8, 11. And 10 is also the number of Satan. Okay? See, Satan's number was dropped to the same as man. Okay? Do you get what I'm trying to tell you? Anyway, so man 8, 11. And then why is it 11? See, remember, this is the fake 11. This is going to be, because Jesus Christ is the 1, 1, but see, he's mimicking what happened to God. Do you understand? So 10, 8, 11, man killed, basically 8 is killed, 11, which is Jesus, the 1 and 1. But this is the fake one. Look, it's got the Satan name, Attan almost. It's almost the whole word of Satan, okay? But do you understand that part? Okay, now, why do I have this up here? Look, remember the word seat, okay? I told you, the seat is the throne, okay? And to Jesus, it's a throne, but to the seat to Satan is the S and the eat, okay? Satan is the S, which breaks down to a 10. And then he wants to eat. He wants to kill. You understand? And look, the word Seattle. Okay, listen. About 8 years ago, I think it was in 2010, I saw something on television that I wasn't supposed to see. You understand that? I had stopped the video, and I'm going to tell you about that event later, because right now it's going to take too long to explain. I don't have much time. But on my next video, I'm going to explain it, what happened 8 years ago, and it has something to do with Seattle, okay? And anyway, so what is in the word of seed? You got the, look, S-E-A-T, right? And what else is in Seattle that has the same thing as Manhattan? You see this? The A-T-T, right? You got the A-T-T. You understand that? I have a bombshell that you are not going to believe that has to do with the A-T-T. Okay? Besides it being the Atta. You remember Muhammad Atta is the guy who drove the planes into 9/11. Okay? You understand that? It's no coincidence. And they called it the 9/11 attacks. Because attacks has the word Atta. You understand? Because the Atta also stands for attacks. Okay? But it's more deeper than that. And I'm going to tell you, it is mind-blowing. Okay? Anyway, so I'm going to try and get into the Seattle thing a little bit more on the next video also. About why and how and where they're going to make this attack happen, whatever they're going to do. Anyway, so again, it's a mimic of what God did. You remember God made the flood? Same thing's going to happen here. Do you understand what I'm saying? After Jesus was killed on the cross, he destroyed some places, right? And you know what I'm saying? You read the Bible, you'll understand it. Okay? But, and look the way it breaks down. 10 is Satan. I told you, S, eat. Now, why did I switch it around the letter? See, it's T-L-E, but over here I have E-L-T, okay? Because, see, Satan, eat, God, because this is God again, 8. L means God to the Hebrew, okay? It means God, gods. But the number 8 is God, right? And look, it's the T by itself is 20 or 2. And remember I told you the 2, the second is the 1-1 to me and to Jesus and to God. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's 1-1, not the number 2. Okay? Anyway, so Satan eats, which is kills, L2. Okay? Do you see what I'm trying to tell you here? It's unbelievable what's going on here. And he's getting closer. See, he's got to the 11. Satan eats the 11. All he needs to do now is get to the 9. Okay, you understand that? And that's what the whole premise of the 7 eating the 9, basically. You get what I'm saying? 7, 8, 9. The untold story of that book. Okay, that two, you know what authors. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, I told you I'm going to tell you about my premonition of what happened 8 years ago. It's just unbelievable. Anyway, I'll talk to you in the next video. End of video. Oh, I forgot to mention, and I will be telling you the date of this Seattle event, okay? You understand that? I'm going to mention that too in the next video. Okay, end of video.